Oh yeah, you know it's going to be a good day when there's a big box waiting for you on your doorstep. Giggity. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the videos. It's wonderful to have you guys here again as always. As you guys just seen, today is a bit of a special video. I just had a new box arrive, fresh out of China's finest. So as the title will say, this is going to be Ethel's new turbo. Before I go getting into it, I have to give a huge thank you and shout out to Craig at Long Boost Performance for helping and hooking me up to get this turbo. So yeah, basically that's what this video is about. I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing and check it out. I might even compare it to the S480 I've got sitting over there, just so we can compare sizes, because that's what guys do apparently. Anyway, yeah, huge thank you to Craig at Long Boost Performance. Guys, if you're in the market for a Pulsar turbo, and well, just about any other performance accessory you can think of, he is the man to go and speak to about that. Located up here in sunny, or should I say rainy Queensland. Yeah, he'll definitely be able to help source and provide you with a good service and pricing on all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, anyway, what we have here is Pulsar's latest and greatest 8582G. Should say it there. I'm basically calling it the G45 1750 because, well, it's based around its Pulsar's G45 turbo and frame size. But yeah, anyway, I haven't actually opened this guy up yet. I just took the strapping off, so I'm kind of excited to get a look at it and see what it's all about. This is my first Pulsar turbo coming from a Pro Boost, which is of very good quality. Grant at Mr. Pro Boost does a very good job. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about Pulsar on the internet, and when they announced these, I basically had to have one. I knew it. I knew there was going to be a box in a box. Okay, well, let's get the box out of the box. Hang on. Alright, well, there we go. So the box is out of the box. I think that's a bit of a exaggeration, but they are getting very good. Instapack. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. Oh, there's goodies in the bag too. Oh, turbo hardware kit, hell yeah. If that's an addition, Craig, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, mate. Even though I feel like that might come standard, I will have to confirm with him. 12 AN is what they are asking for. That is what I am going for. They want a filter, which is fair enough, very understanded. Says a restrictor is recommended. Oil pressure regulator, that must be what that is. I'll get this open shortly and have a look at that as well. Do I have a cutty device for zippy ties? I do have a cutty device for the zip ties. Look at that, it's almost as if I work on cars or something. Oh, okay, hang on, let's get this out of the box. Alright, there we go. It's actually a bit smaller than I was expecting, but I'm now used to GX 55s. Thank you, John, for that. What is it, a 6x6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6x6. Boy, that is a big turbine, or compressor wheel, sorry. Balanced, of course. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I went with the 128 rear in the T4 divided, so it should technically bolt straight up to that. So I think there's nothing really, or anything more fitting, I think, than let's just stick it on the turbo manifolds. Good thing I got these up on the engine today, actually. So now I can check out my new spinny thing on my turbo manifolds. I'll be back in a moment once it's up there. Oh yeah, that definitely looks the part. Look at that. So yeah, so as the name suggests, 85-82, 85mm compressor, 82mm turbine wheel. Again, I went with the 128 rear in the G45 size. I believe these are basically the G45 1500 turbine wheel housing and CHRA center cartridge. Just with the nice shiny new compressor cover and compressor wheel. Turbine speed is cool. I don't know if I'll utilize that or not, but it is good to have that option. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm excited to see how she goes on the little Mang. Well, not little anymore, is it? But yeah, this is my first water-cooled turbo, but I have been around them to know how to route them, and I'll be basically utilizing the heater inlets and outlets that aren't going to be used anymore. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it actually may be marginally smaller dimension wise than the S480, which means I should gain a little bit of hood clearance back. That doesn't really bother me though at the end of the day. Yeah. Anyway, that's nice port there for a boost reference, I believe. I'll double check that. Yeah, let's get the S480 over here and we'll have a look at them side by side if I can, and we'll compare some stuff. Alright, there we go. That's the two compared side by side. You can see the 80mm compressor here on the S480 compared to the 85 on the Pulsar. It's gonna scoop up all that air, compress it and shove it into the engine. Dimension wise they look very similar. I don't think I'm going to get my hood clearance back like I was first hoping, but that's alright, that doesn't matter. It is what it is. Small rear housing that I optioned for on the S480. This is an 83mm turbine wheel. opposed to the 82, so it should respond a lot sooner. The quality of the pulsar looks quite good. It's up there. Basically, I would say on par, almost, with the Pro Boost. The Pro Boost is really nice stuff. This turbo has been in service for a number of years and it's as fresh as the day I got it. One thing I did notice, I quickly popped open the fitting pack. They come with this really nice outlet flange for the back of the turbo. Yeah, they come with this really nice outlet flange for the back of the turbo. It's actually tapered or radiused on the inlet so that the exhaust coming out of the back has a real nice So the exhaust coming out of the back has a real nice graduation out to the 4-inch pipe, as opposed to what I've normally done in the past is just weld a generic 4-inch V-band onto the back of the turbine housing. It works perfectly fine, but you do have these sort of hard edges that create a bit of turbulence coming out of the back of the turbo, where this should be, I don't know, just a little bit nicer. They also included a aluminium flange for the They also included an aluminium flange for the compressor side with a nice rubber O-ring in the groove. I can see that being a pain in the ass to keep in place and not pinch it as you're fitting, but I think a little bit of stretching it and some grease or silicone or something under there should keep it in place enough, and then it'll go on there. And it just saves me having to weld elbows straight onto it. I can now disconnect it, so that's quite a nice touch. Not sure if that's something that Garrett does, but it's cool to see that that is included in the turbo, I'm assuming. Nice T4 flange gasket and a 12AN drain. Also nice to be included. Now you don't have to go out running around. There's nothing worse than having to go out running around, getting the drain flange, getting your feed fitting, the compressor outlet, turbine outlet, V-bands. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. I've been really happy with this too. The only reason for the upgrade is the horsepower potential of this one. This is really what I should have had on the stock block, or stock crank, sorry, not stock block. Stock crank, when I was pushing for 1,000 horsepower with that, that would have been enough turbo and better suited for doing that than what I was doing with this. But that does not mean that this is by far a shit turbo. It's actually really nice. And it's up for sale at the moment if anyone is interested in it. I need to move it on. I don't have anything to put it on, so there's no point in me having it sit on my shelf for 5 years or something until I finally come up with a project to put it on. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it from this video, guys, and this unboxing. I want to give a huge thank you again to Craig at Long Boost Performance for the help in supplying with this turbo. Guys, go and hit him up if you are in the market for a Pulsar turbo or just about any other performance part or performance accessory you can think of. Haltech, Link, Turbo Smart, fittings, all that sort of stuff. I believe he also sells out of the Queensland area. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep cracking on with these manifolds I'm redoing for Ethel. Package this back up into its box. It's all nice and pretty still and ready to go for when I get the engine back together and get it back in that lump of junk. And ready to go fast. Half tempted to do a rad support with just a tube rad support. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Don't know how deeply I want to get reamed if I ever get pulled over, I guess. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it from me. Video about to come out tomorrow for you guys will be about what's going on there. Yeah. Anyway, don't forget, unleash the coolant, CO2 to the world. Thank you again, Craig at Longoose Performance, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Something that